What's up, guys? Feed your information here. So today we're going to compare Nvidia to Adobe. So let's dive right into this. We have Nvidia at $214.55 a share. They do throw in a dividend of 0.234, which is small, but it's something. And they do typically beat earnings by a wide margin, which is nice to see. Their next earnings is going to be next Thursday, which will be November 15th. Then if you take a quick look at Adobe, we have a PE of 49. Okay, I'm skipping the P's because I already have it in a different section, so sorry. As you can see, I got ratios and stuff like that over here. I just wanted to compare this right now. So they don't have a dividend. And then they do typically beat earnings pretty badly as well. However, as you can see, their quarter 3 earnings, they didn't exactly destroy estimates like they normally do with these previous ones. And honestly, every earning I could see pretty much looked like that for a while, so that definitely shows a slowing of growth. But their niche is very powerful, and I feel like they're going to continue to still beat earnings, and I do just really like this company, so that's why I feel it's a good one to compare to Nvidia, especially since the market caps are pretty close. But anyways, let's get over to this. Okay, so if you don't already know what PE stands for, PB, PS, DE, that basically means price to earnings. Earnings would be the profits. Price to book ratio. You're going to have to Google that because I don't know the best single word to put in parentheses for that one. Price to sales, which basically means price to revenue. And debt to equity, which basically means you must pay off anything you owe versus the company assets as a whole. So anyways, first up we have Nvidia with a PE of 30.86, a PB of 14.59, a PS of 11.15, and a debt over equity of 0.22. They bring in about $12 billion in revenue, 42.3% annual revenue growth, and $130.7 billion market cap. Now, their data center grew 83% last quarter, and if their GPU doesn't continue to hold up their revenue / profits, it will be the data center, because the data center is growing like weeds, and I'm excited to see what it looks like for the next quarter, so that's something to look forward to. Then we have GPU Touring. This one has been running into a lot of issues and stuff. I guess with the watts and stuff like that in terms of gaming and other things, it just takes up way too much watts, and it's making problems with it like glitching and blue screens and stuff like that. So that's something that Nvidia definitely has to go ahead and fix, because this is the best ray tracing GPU there is out there, and it needs to be working correctly, or else they're not going to hit the revenue that they want. Then we have Adobe. Adobe has a PE of 49.7, almost 50, price to book ratio of 13.25, price to sales of 14, and a debt over equity of 0.21. So we got revenue of $8.6 billion. The percentage growth of that revenue yearly is 25%, and then you have $117 billion market cap. So as I said, they are pretty close, but if you were to look at it from a growth and value standpoint, Nvidia would be the clear winner. I did want to go ahead and jump into these two things, though, that are notable. Obviously, the first one, Magento, is an e-commerce company that they had bought out to compete with Shopify, so we'll probably be seeing what happens this quarter with that, as well as the next quarter, the quarter after that. It'll just probably, in my opinion, it will grow quite nicely, because Adobe's very good at capturing niche markets, so I'll be excited to see how they grow that. And then with Photoshop, you have obviously the best video editor, picture editor out of there. So it's really hard for me to argue against this company if someone were to just say, yeah, long term. Like, this is straight up long term, but if choosing between one or the other, I would have to go with Nvidia, because it's got the stronger revenue growth, it's got the better valuations. Even if it's not much in the price to book, price to sales, it still beats it out. And that's pretty much it. So this was the analysis of Nvidia and Adobe. Which company do you like? Which one would you rather invest in? Thank you so much for watching. Throw me a like, and feed you information out.